MLB Network is live and on the air with this special presentation of minor league postseason baseball. It's the one-game National League Wild Card playoff between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Los Angeles Dodgers.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. And now a chance to meet the Mets. H, what has to happen if they want to survive the wild card game and move on?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Number 6 gets the nod here at home for the National League wild card game. Harold, any thoughts?
Matt, he comes in to start carrying the career ERA, get this, of under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. So let's see if he's got his great stuff in this outing as well. Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often in this club.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Number 5, Albert Almora.
And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Stepping in now, Todd Casilla, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. skied in the air to straightaway left. Schuler has a read on it. 2 gone.
Batting third, catcher, Sam Money.
Now at the plate, Sam Money. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. Schuler will wait on it, and he will put it away to retire the side. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. What's important for this lineup as they look to earn a berth into the division series, Harold?
Well, I think the key here is their base running. Believe it or not, they've got to run the bases better. Aggressive style. I love it. I think steal bases, go first to third, and anytime you have a runner in scoring position, just wave him. Force that defense to throw him out. D'Angelo King is on the mound for the visitors in this NL wildcard matchup. HR, what's the word on him? Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5. Well, let's take a look at the Mets defense brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Steven Piscotty. You can play this guy all over the diamond. That seems to be the theme. He fits right into those versatile players. He's right at the top of the list.
So striding forward now, Logan Forsythe. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Logan Forsythe.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And now a pitch on the way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another try at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Once again, a 3-2. Swing and a line drive. But that's a foul ball. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seen a lot of pitches.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Ready now, Rodrigo Cardona. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Nobody out, runner on first. Hits the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting third, first baseman.
Now in the box, Justin Lewis. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Gets a small piece near the plate. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Batting fourth, catcher, Corey Seager.
At the plate, Corey Seager. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, if there's any game, Matt, that's important to score that first run, this is it. The wild card game, if you can drive in a run and get that lead early, man, all the pressure goes on the other team. This is a big moment.
Here it comes, 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. Chop fouled over towards the dugout. Ready with the 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He'll try it again, 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Forsythe Rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep the lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
In now, Derek Martin, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get one run in, and now you have two other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss here. So it took him 31 pitches, but the side is finally retired. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. LA's on top, 1-0. Into the box now, Emmett Hernandez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Emmett Hernandez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, third baseman number 4, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
That's inside. 2-0.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Stephen Piscotty is on deck. This is pulled into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
No respect. They know you're struggling, so they came right at you with the fastball 3-2, and you got the base hit. That's got to make you feel pretty good.
Stephen Piscotty.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here. On the move is Eaton. Pitch outside. The throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Near the stands, and he brings this one back in. He took that right out of the first row. Wow. Mets go down quickly. They're down 1-0. So striding in, Freddie Schuler. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Freddie Schuler.
And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Got him. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Enrique Alfaro. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. In comes Piscotty. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting ninth, pitcher, number 6.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 6. He readies for his first plate appearance. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Casilla moving in. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Stepping into the box, Gavin Cecchini. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's down to third. To his left, Martin. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Kevin Johnson.
In now, Kevin Johnson. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Two and two. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Cue shot here out towards short, and that'll be the second out.
Batting 9th, catcher D'Angelo King.
Coming to the plate now, D'Angelo King. Now the pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a one-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Takes a knee-high fastball. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Moving under it, Judge. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They still trail 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Forsythe. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Changeup called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Hernandez is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Rodrigo Cardona.
Striding in once again, Rodrigo Cardona. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Cicchini is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Lewis.
Ready for another chance. Justin Lewis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Number 5, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. From the belt, the pitch, and that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And there's ball 2 now.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. They lead it 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Albert Almora. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Albert Almora.
First offering on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Todd Casilla comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schuler is there, and that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, catcher, Sam Money.
So digging in now, Sam Money, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch out, nothing doing. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-0 delivery. The high fastball is in there. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Just keeping him close. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box, Emmett Hernandez. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. From the belt, the pitch out, nothing doing. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get back in standing. The 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it. And now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he'll snap one over to first. Runners back. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Mets strand one. They trail this one 1-0. Striding in, Derek
leading off
Martin.
the 4th for the Dodgers.
He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 12.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he misses 2-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder.
Now at the plate, Freddie Schuler. Into the windup and the pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. 1 out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Swing and a looper to left. Piscotty is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman, Enrique Alfaro.
So stepping in, Enrique Alfaro. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
2 out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Leading off for the Mets, third baseman, Adam Eaton.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Seager recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Eaton is retired, and there's one away. Now to the plate, Stephen Piscotty. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
Man, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now the pitch. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now another 2-2. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Lewis ranging into shallow right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gavin Cecchini.
Settling in now, Gavin Cecchini comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping into the box, number 6. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, number 6.
Into the windup and the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Throw into second. And he will make it there with 2 bases to kick off the home fifth.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Into the box now, Logan Forsythe. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. No one out with a runner at second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Johnson onto the grass, makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, the shortstop, Rodrigo Cardona.
Into the box, Rodrigo Cardona. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. One out and a runner on second base. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Here it comes on 1-1. Outside, 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Lewis. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Matt, I like that pitch. I'm surprised people don't do it more often. Runners in scoring position, you know the hitter's going to be aggressive, and he pulled the string with a beautiful changeup.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Now it's 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner. Have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
The 2-0 on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Mets nothing. Ready for another chance? Kevin Johnson. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The pitch. Ball 2. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ball 3. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Digging in to try it again, D'Angelo King. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, no balls and a strike.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding them on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
0-1 count and the pitch. Slider up that he gets a call on.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
One and 2. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Again, a 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. A runner at first with no outs here. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chopped foul wide of first.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Nobody out, runner on first. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
You gotta love this at bat, man. That's some kind of concentration. That's the 7th ball he's fouled off in this at bat.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he's back easily. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled back. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. From the belt, the pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. The 3-2 one more time. Just hung in there on that one. The next 3-2. Back up the middle, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Well, he's pitching well. They send him back up to the plate, and what does he do? He rewards him with a base hit. So this is a great game for him so far.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Set. Here's the 3-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Fouled back.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
In now, Todd Casilla, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 delivery. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, catcher, Sam Money.
Striding in once again, Sam Money. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Baseball is a team game. You hear it all the time. The first 2 guys, they couldn't get him in. He steps up there with 2 outs and drives him in. That's winning baseball. That's team baseball.
Standing in now, Emmett Hernandez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Just missing here, 2-0.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
From the stretch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here. I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got ball called.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he misses ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in once again, Adam Eaton. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit in the air to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6, all tied at 1-1. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Aaron Judge.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Grounded back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
That's just a great baseball play. The pitcher executed his pitch, but the hitter was better, stayed with it, got a ball down, and drove it through.
Martin.
Stepping in now, Derek Martin. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. A pause and the 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box now, Freddie Schuler, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Here comes the 1-0. Runners off for second. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Now a snap throw to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch outside, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Runner at second here with one man out. The throw behind the runner at second, and he's back standing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. From the stretch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Enrique Alfaro is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, the guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave one. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Chris Gonzalez will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here.
Number 41.
Stephen McDougal is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Left fielder Stephen Piscotty.
Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded foul. Now another 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The batter, shortstop, Gavin.
Ready for another shot now. Gavin Cecchini, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Ready on 1-2. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard ground ball to third. Martin takes it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Kevin Johnson.
Ready once again, Kevin Johnson. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. In there, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. fastball called for strike 2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down, good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Lee Rowell will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here.
Number 26.
Donnell Mitchell will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Donnell Mitchell.
Ready now, Stephen McDougal. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Stephen McDougal.
A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Into the box, Logan Forsythe. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This pitch is popped up. Eaton is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Rodrigo Cardona.
Stepping in, Rodrigo Cardona. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Standing in, Justin Lewis. Here's the first pitch to him. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in one.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Oh, and 1, here it comes. Lifted in the air out to right. Casilla moves over, and that retires the side. 1 left for L.A. Still tied 1 apiece. Lewis Willie has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Lewis Wiley.
Now to the plate, Donnell Mitchell. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled straight back.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Almora. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. This ball will be chopped foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, that was a heck of an at-bat. Worked the count full. Pitcher thought for sure he'd be looking fastball. He got a breaking ball, stayed with it, and got the base hit. That's about as good as it's going to get right there.
In now, Todd Casilla as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Here it comes on 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. He's running towards second. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
The catcher, number 13, Sam.
Now at the
Money.
plate, Sam Money. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. So now 2 men in scoring position. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Into the box, Emmett Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Hit on a line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit. 1 run is scored. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. It's now 3-1.
Man, to come up late in the game and get 2 runs driven in to put you ahead in a game that was tied, that is beautiful. Now it's up to the pitching.
Your attention, please. Now
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. In now is Adam Eaton as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And tack on 1 more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. And now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Standing in now, Gavin Cicchini, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schuler has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Mets lead it 4-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ernest Gonzalez is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Domingo Santana is also into the ball game, as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here. Here's Corey Seager. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. The 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Santana going back on it. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, and the Dodgers have cut this to a 4-2 score now.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Now batting.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2 to the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And, strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box now, Derek Martin, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through for a hit.
Boy, has he had a rough day. 3 strikeouts, and he finally gets a base hit. Tell you what, that's going to give him a little bit of confidence that he can even put a ball in play anymore. Go 0 for 3.
Into the box, Freddie Schuler, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Runners on first with 1 down. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back. Here comes the 1-0. In the air, out to right. Casilla has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, catcher, Jose De Leon.
Marco Ruiz will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 17, Marco Ruiz.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, but the runner's back easily. First pitch is a splitter for a called strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Two out with a man at first. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Ready with the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The Dodgers do get one back on the solo home run. On to the 9th inning now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Mets 4 and the Dodgers 2. Back in the entertainment capital of the world with baseball on MLB Network. Thanks for joining us as we're all set for what remains in this one. Richard Driver enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in, Domingo Santana. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Domingo Santana.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Out of play. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Schuler giving chase. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Donnell Mitchell.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Donnell Mitchell comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now the pitch. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Here's the 2-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter, and everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Schuler ranging back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So a solo shot here to left center field, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
They still have the bottom of the ninth to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
Center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Grounded up the first baseline. And 1 count, and the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Another one sent foul. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Todd Casilla, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
2-0, here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. Now 5-2 New York. Adrian Ramirez comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Adrian Ramirez. Leading up the bottom of the ninth inning for the Dodgers, second baseman Stephen McDougal.
Lays off 1-0. The 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2-1 now.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. Hernandez has room in foul territory. Makes the play, one away.
Center fielder number 11, Logan Forsythe.
Digging in the switch hitter, Logan Forsythe. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. The 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Eaton is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2.
How about it? The shortstop, Rodrigo Cardona.
In now, Rodrigo Cardona, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Nope. And he lays off for ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
The 1-1 pitch. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Hernandez is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
And these wild card games are hard enough, as your entire season rests on 9 innings of baseball. But they put aside all the distractions that come with playing on the road and handled their business. Now it's on to the division series, one step closer to the World Series title.
Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had. And for that, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it's awfully comforting to have a guy like this and you can call on to shut the door for you. He went out there and put the hammer down, and sometimes that's easier said than done.
So for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. The postseason is in full swing, folks. You've been watching the National League wildcard game.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.